Nah, that ain't gonna happen. People actually really hoping that it do not have destruction on the face of the earth. Why would a man don't want to see this system destroyed? Because he love it. He love eating, drinking, and seeing all this abomination. And the Lord, we all know the Lord will like abomination. That is why the Lord said He will bring that evil upon them, that they will not be able to escape. No matter how hard you try, when that time comes, you're not going to be able to escape it.
The book of Amos chapter 5 and verse 18. Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
What end is it for you? What end is it for we? A day of great destruction. What end is that for we? That is the end of living like this. That is the ushering in of a righteous kingdom that you people hate so much. You people literally hate righteousness. You can see it in all your countenance. You know? And, you know, you're see it in these people's countenance that they don't like righteousness. Love walking on in darkness. You know?
It says, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
Darkness and not light. You know how that darkness going to come in the sense of the Most High going to take away any sense of what is the word I'm looking for? Any sense of comfort, not comfort, but no, any sense of assurity that you have that everything's going to be alright. A spirit that might still be around, that might tell you tomorrow might be a brighter day. The Most High going to take away that spirit from on the face of the earth. And all it's going to have is the sense of darkness and also that dust. So when them bombs and them go off, go and block out the light from the sun's rays. Thick clouds, gloominess, darkness. This is what the day of the Lord brings. You know? And you're not going to be able to escape it. You're going to run here and say, well, a man with you when you're doing the works in Grandy. What you say? You say, I hope all the prepare. Don't just pray. But prepare. You bug out. I laugh. I laugh. Because what you could prepare, the Most I say you're going and run from here and go there, and then what? You run from the bear and a scorpion go get you. You run from the lion, and hey, ants, the Most I might put venom in a little ants to bite you and kill you. So you can't run from it. All you could do is hope that you had a mark. Hope you had a tower, so that the Lord will have mercy on you. Yeah,
Jeremiah 28 verse 5. It says, read from 4. These are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus said Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man that travail with child.
A man going and travail like if you see like how that woman and them be balling when they're making baby. A man going and have his hand on the loins and be balling like that. Because what you're going to be seeing, what you're going to be experiencing, right? The Lord going to heighten the sense of darkness on the face of the earth. Now, long time when you was a children, right? And somebody cast a so-called story that like in the Caribbean here, gumbo or sukunya or some kind of what? Folk tales, you're gonna be frightened as a child, and that used to bring great fear upon you. You're afraid to go outside. The Lord gonna bring big man folk tales upon the face of the earth. Adult male and female gonna be trembling before the presence of the Lord. What the kind of things the Lord gonna be doing on the face of this earth. And it's not a joke. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't think it's a joke. People think it's a joke. God just Most High is Kevin Hart Eddie Griffin or something, Eddie Murphy or Larry Joseph or something. Just up there making jokes in front of you. Most I go and put on the foot. You know when somebody put on the foot, the fed up. I mean the fed up. You're fed up. The fed up, most I fed up. God fed up. And that's what you go and see. When a man fed up, what he just do? Because when you forget that most high is create all of this world you're living in. That's right. Or they make nothing here, right? Or they make the pitch, or they make the concrete, or they make cars. Because all the material used for them come from the earth. Most high make them. Or they make man, or they make the animals, or they make none of that. The sun, the moon, the stars, none of that. The Heavenly Father who live in, who habitation, who inhabited eternity, who lives outside of the earth's atmosphere, he made that.
That's right.
And for me to live here, you people get proud. Instead of all them bowing down, they get proud. Or they get proud. Or they preaching, instead of all they repent, or they turn, or they cry in this. So destruction will come from.
The book of 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other.
Yes, the Most High say consider these things, and everything on the face of the earth, He make it.
That's right.
He made it. But a man get the understanding, the inspiration to make something. The Most High is who put our inspiration inside that. So it's the Most High who make everything that we see. And you people,
Wisdom of Solomon 7:24 says that wisdom, then I'm pure, bring it around. Yeah. For in is within, and inspire breath. Right? So the inspiration, right? So the inspiration of all things come from Yahweh Hashem. Right? To say that in Wonder Woman. When the enemy was like Satan, go to war, whatever his name was. I can't remember what his name was, right? And he was working on the scientist, the woman with the mask. He was coming as a breath, as wind. And he was spraying in her ear. And they said, do this.
Bring it out here one time. This is Job chapter 33 verse 15. In a dream, in a vision on the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumbering on the bed, then openeth their ears of men and sealeth their instruction.
Right, so he said in your heart, in the spirit. Right? Right now.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 22, it says, for wisdom, which is the work of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the things that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good, kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understanding, pure and most subtle spirits, for wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the
Hebrew word for pure is what to have. Right? She's undefiled. Right? And wisdom. The scripture counter this. The scripture said the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. And this is it. The wicked being judged on the planet earth. The wicked being judged because they're not wise. Right? Isaiah says what? Because of that they defied. They heard the earth. The earth born. And the Lord said, but yeah, it's going to bring judgment unto them that good, that have destroyed the earth.
That's right.
You understand? Because they're not wise.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7
And verse 24, for wisdom is more moving than any emotion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she's the breath of the power of the Yahweh. She's the breath.
As a point like this, she's the breath of the power of the Most High. Yahweh. Right? What?
And a pure influence.
And a pure influence
flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her.
Right.
Just to interject what you're saying there, right? It's a pure influence now. Does that mean to say the forces on the left hand side of the Lord unpure? No. A pure.
Because they're doing the will of Yahweh. Because if you have to bring judgment, that's like in the case of Ahab. Right? He had an angel. He had Satan stand as an angel on the right hand side to the king. Right? To persuade him to do as he will. Right? It's a pure influence. An influence. A factor to make him change course. To go in a direction. Right? Just like how Trump don't know what the fuck he do. He don't know what he do.
God.
He don't know why he do what he do. But he did it to fulfill prophecy.
God.
And that is wisdom. That is wisdom of Yahweh Shai. You understand? But guess what? Not everybody have that wisdom. So that I can get you back in my
God, no, I want to precept different.
Alright? I want to. Right after, go ahead.
It's Job 32 verse 8. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
And the inspiration of the Almighty, going back to what the breath, the pure influence, Yaakov. Let me add on to that. This is same, John 20 and 21. And then Yahushai to them again, then said Yahushai to them again, peace be unto you, as my Father has said me, even so send I you. And when he had said this, he breathed on them and said unto them, receive the Holy Spirit. So only the elect have that pure influence. These are the people, they have the wisdom of the world, which is foolishness with the Most High. They don't understand. They make him free. They make him memes. Right? Jacob comes in Babylon and said, hey, there you are. Niggas ain't have nothing to do with Trump. Niggas ain't have nothing to do with that. Check them up in the White House. Yeah, make my friend, take his clock and stick. Shoot him both sides of Jake. Right? Well, easy for them. Jake, so he had a good check for each progenitor. You understand? But guess what? He's an austere man. He no fool, he take no pleasure in jesting. You understand? And what the scripture says, he takes no pleasure in jesting. Right? This is not the time. The scripture in Ecclesiastes 3:1 says what? There's a season for things. There's a time and a season underneath the sun. Now is the time for war. Right? This is going to lead up. Right? This is the lead up. Hey, they had no turning back from this. Right? All I see, as the scripture said, right? Even if they get a period of peace, the man of the Lord know that day. The scripture say what? When they say peace and safety, then shall come what? Sudden destruction. Right? What is it, sir?
Oh, hello, get on this book. These are the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfect that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, it cometh as a thief in the night. But guess what? That doesn't mean that you're not going to know. You're going to know. Because he said, measure the only time diligently within himself. Right? So it must have a way to measure. To measure is a way to count. Right? Because on a measuring tape, where you have, or a ruler, where you have increments. Right? Or you measure in increments and time. So what? The measuring rule that is used here is or the yardstick that is used here is prophecies. Right? It's the prophecies. Just say when thou see it. Go ahead,
God says, for when they shall say peace and safety.
When they shall say peace and safety. Right? Hey, the Iran said, well, give you all the time. We're going to mourn. This is our custom. We're going to mourn. Then we're going to destroy. We're going to retaliate. We're going to retaliate. Anybody realize that Russia ain't saying shit? Russia ain't saying, hey, as a composed man. Donald Trump is an emotional man, but Russia is a composed bear. He's a bear right now. He's a bear. And the bear that's watching you, fucking with the cubs. You fucking with the cubs. Right? What mother bear does do when they fuck with the cubs? It's tear. You understand? As you get to the end. Right? Go ahead.
Says, but when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction.
Sudden destruction. You see? Also, everybody had a New Year resolution. Like, hey, it's your phone, you're about to New Year resolution. I'm going to meet this. I'm going to look up that for the New Year. Fuck all these haters. 2020 is my year. You decade. So the Lord said in Daniel, he said, well, they seek to change the times. What decade they tell them about? Yeah, decade is 10 years. Right? You know what time it is? The time of Esau's end.
That's right.
The time of the rising up of the kingdom of Israel.
That's right.
You understand? That's what it is. It's the new age, as what the so-called Mayan calendar say. Right? What's for who? Issachar. Right? They were the tribes of Issachar. They were given the skill to read the heavens, to read the stars. Because the Most High sent messages in the heavens. Guess what? Just the other day was what? An eclipse. They call it what? The Arabians call it what? The ring of fire. Right? Anybody take note of that? The ring of fire was just the other day. That's on Christmas, just after Christmas. You understand? They had a next kind of blood moon kind of shit that they see on the next part of the world. Right? All these things happening because why? We in that time. Right? Time of that parable, going to sleep. Where they say what? Since the father started asleep, they've been saying that the Lord come in. The Lord said he's going to put this in Ezekiel. He's going to put that parable to rest. Right? We in that time. Right? That's what
the book of Joel chapter 3 verse 9 proclaiming this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Prepare war.
Wake up the mighty.
Not prepare peace. Prepare war. Right? So just late this evening, but I gotta point up in the group. America trying to sneak, but the world hip to you. I don't sneak attacks. America trying to sneak a sub with they have 24 10 megaton nuclear missiles on it. Trying to sneak it through the Panama Canal. They can make out. Trump they can make out to send it across Iran. Guess what? All the sneak attack you try, you're still ain't gonna be ready when the missiles hit. Right?
It says, prepare war, wake up the mighty men.
Wake up the mighty men. Syria quiet. Hey, I'm not the nations are quiet because I told you today when I put up all the nations that was mourning alongside with Iran. Pakistan was mourning, Islamabad is in Pakistan. They was mourning alongside with Iran. Guess what all these nations was chanting? Death to America. But what la babal?
What la babal?
That's what they was chanting. Revenge. You understand? And guess what? The niggas that belong to the nation of Israel, the Most High said, who's going to rise them up? And he's going to rise them up. He's going to do some shit to fuck niggas up for all day. And I watch it. Not only when like when they see the cops kill a Jay and they make a victim like Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman, and them others die and perpetrators, the mic cops. What they do, they start to put things like Fruitvale Station and other racially motivated movies. They put it up to stir the spirits up. But what I saw was happening since Thursday, Friday when America did that killing, they started to push movies now. There's a movie with this man from Silence of the Lambs, the white man from Silence of the Lambs, and the pose kind of face on it, the mask on him. I forget his name, but it's a brilliant actor. Anthony Hopkins and Chris Rock. When Chris Rock had a twin brother, right? And he's working for the CIA. And Chris Rock was a hustler on the street, right? And his twin brother get killed and they put in Chris Rock. Right? That was a movie where they had a pocket look or a suitcase look. They started to push them kind of movies on cable. So they're pushing the vibration, right? The Lord said, going to put the land of Chinese, going to destroy you with all the enchantments and all the sorceries. All that sorcery is stirring up the spirits and thinking what? That none can take it off. Now, but she's taking it off. taking it out. Now, in the time of our prophecy, they're getting taken out. Right now?
Joel chapter 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Right.
Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen.
There will the Lord sit to judge all the heathen. So this is not the exact war of Armageddon. It has happened in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Syria has to get involved. Turkey, Russia, right? And these nations only stand still. Right? These nations only stand still. Right? Bam, 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 bam. Give me Jeremiah 49 and verse 15, Bob Fisher. Right? Because the next thing with the program, right? What I notice is that, I'm going to give me. And then, give me, Isaiah 47 verse 1.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 15. And it reads, For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen.
What?
I will make thee small among the heathen.
All these different things coming up. I was watching Fox News, and I was surprised because Fox is one of the propaganda machines, right? But they brought out Trump probably did this attack to deflect from his impeachment. They brought out that Harvey Weinstein, right? They brought out this guy. They said he committed suicide. Epstein, right? They showed Epstein. They showed a picture of his neck, front and back, and apart. We just say, oh, that's not cohesive with what they say. He hung himself with bed sheets. That looked like he was struggling with a cord, and they show a cord for something was in some kind of they always have something, some kind of diagnosis for some kind of thing. So something can see, so they had a mushy, a long cord, and it actually looked like that cord. Right? But what the pathologist is saying is that the line around his neck too thin. It would have been more cohesive, but if it was broad and coming around to the back, it wasn't around the back, it was in the front. So it looked like he was stronger than he was fat. You understand? So they showed these liars, right? Jeffrey Epstein, they tied him with Harvey Weinstein, which is the Hollywood producer, who now walking in a stroll and going down. Let me see, he's stricken, both sides coming out. Right? You're showing him, you're showing Trump. Give me Isaiah 47, Kusha. This is what the Most High doing to you. This is what the Most High is doing to you. You saw it, you know.
The book of Isaiah chapter 47 verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Now, why you're not virgin? You're the virgin daughter of Babylon because you have not been touched. There has not been a major war, external war, or external countries to come in and fuck your nation up. Like how you go and fuck everybody else up. Right? You're a virgin because you've been untouched. But guess what? Your hymen going to get away. What? Yes.
It says, Babylon, sit.
Scripture say what? The city without walls. Right? Meaning that, hey, you're unprotected. That's why Trump was trying to close off the border. He's trying to close off the border in South America by building a wall. Right? You're not doing nothing but trying to hide or trying to deflect prophecies. That's why you're going to try to attack the prophets. Right? Because what we say coming to pass. Right? And those who can't see, we know you can't see because the Most High don't want you to see.
That's right.
Right? All this going on, all this exposition of these so many wicked lying teeth, you're hearing them chanting and the devil, the fork-tongued, the serpent, all these things. These Islamic nations chanted, the devil is serpent, right? All these things are saying. Who's saying it? Who's saying it? The prophets of Yahweh said it. He says glory is not going to give to the other. How is getting that glory? To us, right? You know what's happening? All this going on. And last night, woke up alone and Jesus with the church still on Hebrew Israelites. The black Hebrew Israelites, this and that and the other. You're fools. What?
It says, sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers.
Well, you have plenty unsaid. Have plenty unsaid. That is well said. Iran turn away. They walk away from that nuclear deal. They say, hey, we ain't holding nothing. We ain't keeping no part, no restriction. Because it's trying to keep our integrity. But now it's arms out, arms down. Fuck away with America. You understand? Because what? They've been made bare. They've been exposed to be hypocrite, the liar, the bloodthirsty. Donald Trump coming out and saying what? We don't want war. We don't want war. Right? We did this to stop war. Right? They did this to stop war. Mike Pompeo come out and said what? He said there was from our sources said that there was rejoicing in the streets of Iraq. Yeah. Pompeo said that there was rejoicing in the streets. But when you report the reporter said our sources don't say that. Our sources said that there are millions protesting. And when I went through, it was Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, and some other Muslim nations. Kabul, I think, is in Turkey. Right? These nations was what? More than with who? Iran. Right? So the Most High put now hooks back into the jaws. Right? We finish on that. Right. Now what is up?
This is Ezekiel 28 and verse 7. Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the table of the nations.
Terrible of the nations. Right? Because the God is who? The man is
and it is the table of the nation, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom.
What's the sword? The modern day sword is what it missiles. Right? The modern day sword is the missiles. And the God, the big brother, the overseer, the godfather, Russia, he has some of the mightiest swords. Right? So they talk about they're going to take Iran 10 months to develop. They fuel into bombs. It's going to take them at least 10 months. Guess what? They don't need to take 10 months. Because whatever they have, and whatever Russia have, they're going to come by. And whatever North Korea have, they're going to come by. And whatever Pakistan have, they're going to come by. And whatever India has, they're going to come by. And whatever Turkey has, they're going to come by. And whatever China has, they're going to come by. Whatever Japan has, they're going to come by. Right? Go ahead.
And they shall defile thy brightness.
And they shall what?
Defile thy brightness.
Because why? According to Isaiah 30, Isaiah 40, they are the illuminated ones. Right? They are the illuminated ones. The elite. Hey, you see that Daniel says, thou art wiser than Daniel. Right? Because they knew who we are before we knew who we were. They put us into slavery. Right? They raped, robbed, murdered us. Right? They stole our heritage, our language. Right? The bankers. They knew that they represented that strange, that nation from afar, that strange nation to put us into what slavery because we broke their statutes and commandments. Right? Then they give us a false heritage, a false God, right? They never give us back what belongs to us, right? And they rule us with lies and deceit and rigor. So now the judgment is being brought upon them.
That's right.
What?
And the three, they shall bring thee down to the pit.
They shall bring thee down to what?
To the pit.
To the pit. Right?
And thou shalt die the death of them that are slain in the midst of the seas.
Yeah, you also died the death of them that are slain in the midst of the seas, representing these different nations. Right? These different nations, they all against you. Right? The allies, they walk away from you. You are the cheese that stands alone. The news report said what? That Europe woke up to be surprised to say, hey, the reason that they have an alliance is so that we won't be surprised with them. But they're surprising the allies because Trump is an emotional bitch. Trump was the devil that was set up to bring this kingdom to an end. That's
right.
Right? Finish?
Again it says, will thou yet say before him that said thee, I am a God? But thou shalt be a man, and no God in the hand of him that slayed thee.
Yeah, because the precept says, there's a precept that says what? The Egyptians are flesh, the horses is flesh. You understand? I can't remember that one. It's being Ezekiel. Right? You're going to die as men. You're still be thrown as God, as though you are God, but you're going to die as a man. Right? That power seed you're being received. What?
The book of Isaiah chapter 31 verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men.
Yeah, what?
Are men.
As the Edomites. But the name Egyptians are the Edomites. They are men. They're not gods. They're not powers. Right? They are false gods. Right? Says the Borgia is the devil. He's Satan set up. What's the one? Deceive the nations. But the nations no longer deceive. They help. There's only niggas taking along to catch up. You understand? But they're going to rise up. Well, because hey, racial war is about to happen. Racial war is around the corner. Trump had a rally. And they took out some jakes out of the rally. Right? Them Edomite racist. Yo, the Jake was walking on cool. And Edomite racist cuff him in his face. And he just take it and he bow and walk out. You understand? The race was coming. But all they want nothing with this bitch. All they want nothing with Jacob. You remember the prophecy said that one was stronger than the other. Guess what? Jacob's stronger. You all some weeping, crying bitches. Right? But about that, I think it was using the video where said when the lawyer was saying when he observed there was some Jake on a partner was in the video. It was the elder from LA Camp, the elder from Waters up. In the video when he was saying a panel when Jake was saying no speaking. And what he's saying is that he's been a lawyer representative for these crimes, and he always going to tell that these are some racist ass Edomites. He said after 10 years of doing it, he realized that no, these Edomites do it because they're afraid of Jake. They beat and kill Jake because they're afraid of Jake. There's a fair response. There's a fair response. There's a afraid of Jake. Right? But the Most High going to rise us up. Hey, imagine that. The Lord said he's going to put his spirit in his elect. You won't even be able to deal with the elect that have spiritual power. Then when you're going to rise up, normal Jacob not going to have spiritual power. You're not going to be able to deal with them. You understand? You saw your truth. Go ahead. Isaiah.
It says, Isaiah 31 verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God.
They're not gods, go ahead.
And their flesh, their horse is flesh, and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is open shall fall down, and they all shall fall together.
Is going to get missiles too, right? Iran can blow the hell out of Israel. Just the same way that America saying, well, they can attack by this, they can attack by that, strategically by that. Like you saw why you said you will all the ways that you can attack them, trap them, and then all the ways that they can attack you back. They'll fuck up all their alliances too. Right? And as you all you're putting about it. There are pipelines passing through Iran, going into Europe and other places. They said that them pipelines were 5% of the world oil. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. 5% of the world oil. Right? Guess what? If Iran shut it down, right? If some of them Saudi Arabian countries, they're gonna have to. They're gonna I believe, this is my opinion, right? Because they all is under Islam. They're going to have to defend. They're going to have to join the brothers in arms. right? I believe, this is my opinion, that Saudi Arabia, which is really an ally of America, right? They're going to join the brothers in arms. You understand? They might even shut down the pipeline, but guess what? The world economy is going to collapse. That petrodollar, that's what's going to be affected. Because when that bombing, when that killing happened on Friday, Thursday, to Friday, the Dow, from then till now, the Dow, the Nasdaq and some other things, the trading and stuff went down and plummet, and they have to come back up. The stock market going down. And guess what? You don't have war, you have to be able to fund the wall and only fucking $28, $29 trillion a day. And counting. So how you gonna pay for the war? How you gonna pay for the war? Your fucking men. They say your men weak, they're gonna be in pain, in pants. Right? Your mighty men gonna be in pants as a woman in travail. Right? Guess what? Your fucking soldiers defeated in spirit. You have videos where your soldiers praying in a church. Your soldiers there, one of them head down bowing, praying in the church, crying. Right? You're only defeated in the spirit already. Right? The scripture says, I don't know if I'm going to remember this one. Going out there, astrologers and the monthly prognosticators. Right? Bring that one on from my Bible shop. Give me the show of yours. Right? Give me that Isaiah 47.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse, from 12.
What?
It says, stand now with the multitude, stand now with thine enchantment, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail.
If so be, thou mayest prevail. Because when they go to your sorcerers, your soothsayers, your magician, right? They're supposed to tell you, like in ancient times, hey, we're going to win the war or we're going to lose the war. Right? Are we mighty to win the battle? Right? So the Lord says, stand now. Right? Go to them. Stand now. And if so be, thou might be able to thou mightest profit. But you're not going to profit. You know why? Because the prophets of the Lord here to tell you, you're fucking done. You're dead.
Right? It says, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels.
Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. That's why Pompeo get cut. Pompeo come and he's telling the reporter, yeah, our report show that day in the streets of Iraq, they're rejoicing. He said, no, that's our we have men on the ground. And he said, look, these people are chanting that America burning the flag and crying for revenge. Right? So your prognosticators, your sorcerers, they're lying to you. You understand? Hey, the Million Man March. You thought them niggas in America was marching a million men strong? You see how the cameras pass over that bridge, over that city? Right? I told you, if you check out the video I did today, right, there's about secondary channels, hey, go Salakia, we're going to give a plug in. Gms Full Convenience, one, they get shut down. Well, not shut down, but I suspended for uploading. So there's a Gms Full Convenience too. Check it out. Right? Check it out. They call all the names, they give the names, captions of all the names of all the cities, the Islamic cities that supported Iran, that all they're mourning, that burning the flag, burning the American flag. Babylon is done, it's true. Go ahead. And this is the true prognostication, sorry, the true prophets. The true prophets, somebody line up Jeremiah 28 and 9. Go ahead.
It says, let now the astrologers and stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
You hear what the prophecy says? Did you hear what the prophecy says? You're done, Donald Trump and America, you're done.
Well, right. If I may say, if I may say, you share this on this movie, Clash of the Titans, when it had a man by the name of King Hyperion, his soldiers was coming to overthrow the soldiers at Mount Tartarus. And so the army in Mount Tartarus was asking, how come their soldiers are so fearless for the fight with such vigor. And the army on the opposite side, the soldiers and them was frightened. Now, although there was more in numbers, there was loss in because you know why? It was broken in spirit as because I was saying because the American soldiers praying. They show the article that they long praying because of frightened. And that is a sign there one time. So long as your spirit broken, you're done. That is it. Because the man say what? We fight because we believe. Them Iranians and them believe that them Americans have to die. They have to go. They believe that tonight. And them burning down that flag and you see me passion in the voice. But what's going on with the American soldiers? The American soldiers prayed that it didn't escalate. So you could don't see what's going on in the outcome of that already.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Let's get the broken in spirit. You're going to touch on it. You're going to touch the spirit. You're going to touch that. You're going to touch why we, the men of the Lord, right? You hopefully elect out here, be valiant in spirit. Right? Because we know we got next. The scripture says the saints of the Lord are going to take the kingdom.
That's right.
Right? Jeremiah 28.
It is Jeremiah 28 and 9.
What?
And it reads, the prophet that prophesied of peace.
The prophet should prophesy of peace. Go ahead.
When the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known.
Then shall the prophet be known. So who been prophesying of this judgment? The prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
Understand? That's why he said, my glory I'm not going to give to any other. We are the only people out here heralding Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Each and every day. Hey, we appreciate what's going on. We don't fear it, we encourage it.
That's right.
Right? Because this means that we got next.
Right.
Right?
Read. The word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh hath truly sent him.
That Yahweh, the creator of heaven and earth, the God of the Israelites. Not the whole world, but of the Israelites. The world here is the cosmos, the group of society of homogeneous people. Bound by what the word homogeneous goes into what? Bound by Lord. The nation was given the Lord. Right? Not these other nations. Right? You want something? Somebody else must be something. You want something?
It's Jeremiah 49 and verse 60. And it reads, thy terribleness hath deceived thee.
Thy terribleness hath deceived thee. Because the Lord made mockery of you. He said, go to your soothsayers, go to your sorcerers, go to your prophets. Ask them. And maybe that you may profit. He said, ask them. Right? But what he said? Go ahead. Start over.
Done. Read Jeremiah 49:16. Read, thy terribleness hath deceived thee.
Thy terribleness hath deceived thee. Right? Because you sat on the throne and untouched as a tender and delicate woman for so long. But guess what? You've been deceived. You've been fooled. Go ahead.
And the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in clefts, in the cleft of the rock, in the clefts of the rocks. Yeah.
Right? Who dwelleth in the cleft of the rock? The Edomites. Go ahead.
That holdeth the high of the hill.
Go ahead.
Though thou shouldest
Well,
make
hills and mountains represents governments and rulership. Right? So your Edomites represent the height, and your whole the height of the hills. The crow, you go inside there and just kill a man, no judge, no jury. Hey, bring allegations. This is what Donald Trump been doing since he's in office. Right? This is what America has been doing since they've been in rulership. Bin Laden didn't get judgment. He didn't get a fair trial. Bin Laden, they sent in there with the SEAL Team 6 and they killed him, dump his body in the sea. Right? What they do to him? To Salam? Right? They use a remote control drone and they what? They drop a bomb on him. Right? Then they made a proud speech. Right? Bring it back again. Make a proud speech. America has the greatest army. Right? The greatest military in the world. Right? So what? And they admit we executed him. Right? Guess what? You're not gonna go on, don't think you're not gonna go unjudged. Your judgment coming fast. Go ahead.
It is Jeremiah 49 and 16 and it reads, thy terribleness hath deceived thee.
Yeah, you're not going to be a terribleness. You are the terrible man. Right? These Christians saying that the Edomites run away with. Hey, fucking Edomites by evidence is the so-called white man. By evidence. By factual evidence. If they don't know, you know. What they just did, they just kill a man without judgment. They kill a man. He was actually helping them kill ISIS, which they created. Right?
Kalala ya Oba Shemi Washai, Chariot.
Well, yeah, it reads, thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Go ahead, that's the son Edom, the dwelling among Petra. Go ahead.
That holdeth the height of the hill. The heights of the hill.
Desolate places and build the city. Right? Came across the America and they build the cities. And they build it just like how they are living in the rocks. Right? Go ahead.
I will bring thee down from thence.
Right?
Said Yahweh.
He's going to bring you down from that throne, that high seat. Right? That power seat. Right? You're in that power seat. You exercise power and they kill a man without judgment. Now you have nations against you. All these promises coming to pass. These nations are going to turn back to the nations. Right? Go ahead, I'm going to read something.
Psalm 58 verse 6 says, break their teeth, or power in their mouth.
Break their teeth. Teeth represents power. That power is drawn. You draw of a lion. You draw of a hippo. Yo, a hippo will crush a fucking car. You understand? So the teeth represents power.
Like the military.
Huh?
The military.
The military might. What?
They was just saying that the bosun and saying that the strongest military. Most I go and break that teeth because where there's used to devour meat. The teeth. The tear. And they use the military.
Yeah, the tear. The tear. Yeah, the tear. So it's foot. It's half the ring. There's the shoe. The tear.
Break their teeth or power in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lion, so Yahweh by Shami Hushai.
And really actually the spirit of the men is already broken. Right? Because normally, hey, in that movie they see them, because hey, the movies are still up on themselves. Right? Hey, they go into war, they play that hip hop, that rap, that gangster rap, and then they rock and they hype themselves up. Now they're in the church praying. Now the soldiers in the church bowing, face down, ass up. Yeah? That's all against Islam. But they face down in the church. Because some in the church is not that face down, ass up. You understand? Come on. But the spirit broken.
Well, if I may say, they're going too far. Soldiers and realize that, hey, going too far, these are people, and through the spirit, there is a ancient feud. Because them feud, because them is more than the Greco-Roman.
No, the most high break the spirit.
That.
That.
And them is Persia. Who take down the middle Persia? The Greco-Roman. Edomites. So, that ancient should come back there.
Right? Look at what the Lord said to his elect. Right? Look what the Lord said to his elect before the battle. Because we know what's going to come. We know that the elect going to be affected. We know some of us going to be put into jail. Some of us going to be put to death. But we know that we are next. We know that the dead in our shall arise first. We know. Right? But for the Edomites, guess what? You're coming back, but you're coming back in slavery. 2 times. And then what? Then annihilation. Right? Give me Joshua 1. Give me Joshua 1. Joshua 1 verse 6. Look, this is like a Moshe. Right? This is in contrast to the spirit of the Edomite soldiers. Right? But Shai, look what the Lord said to us.
So Joshua chapter 1 verse 6. And it says, be strong.
What?
Be strong and of good courage.
What's the command?
Be strong and of a good courage.
Go ahead.
For unto this people shall thou divide for an inheritance.
Son of verse 5.
Verse 5. Right. Joshua chapter 1 verse 5. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee.
So the Israelites, we hope for the elect of the Abashim and Oshai. So we know that the Lord is with us. That the angels with us. The Abashim and Oshai, he's with us. Right? We know that the kingdom of heaven is the kingdom of the Israelites. Israel going to rule. We know that this is the destruction. Right here, this is the playing out of the destruction of Babylon. The destruction of the kingdom of Esau and Edom. The fourth beast. The fourth beast going down. Right?
Moving on in verse 6. Be strong and of a good courage.
The Lord said to us, be strong is a commandment. Be strong and have a good courage. Have a good heart. A strong mind. Right? Go ahead.
Reading on. For unto this people shall thou divide for an inheritance the land, which I swore unto their fathers to give them.
Verse 7.
Verse 7. Only be thou strong.
Only be thou strong. Right? So we got confirmation in our spirits. So we know here, hey, yes, we sign and we cry all the abominations that be done thereof. Yes, we pray and pray the curses of this place be thrown down. Right? But we're not mourning anymore that we are afflicted people. But we actually rejoicing somewhat that we have next. Right? We have the glory of our power. We understand that we are the chosen of the Most High. Right? We are the chosen nation of Yahweh Shim Shai. We transgress his laws. That's why we're being punished. But guess what? There's redemption. Because repentance is for Israel. So we turn them back with all our heart. Right? So the true soldiers of Yahweh Shim Shai, right? Their strength. Right?
Precept is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all the people that are upon the face of the earth.
All the people, but right now we're not above. According to the curse, we're below. Right? The heathen, the stranger that was about thee will get up very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend unto him. But all that lending and lowness and all that shit is about to end. Because the Lord is about to take the beggar out of the dunghill and set him upon what? Thrones.
That's right.
Right? He's about to establish who? The poor, but rich in spirit. Right?
This is Isaiah 42 and 1. Behold my servant, whom I uphold, my elect, in whom my soul delighted. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. That's the point of the one.
Right. I went to this committee, Jeremiah 49, 17 and 18. And then collab, you go to Revelation chapter 17. Come down, because this is the destruction of Babylon. And we get into the destruction of Babylon.
And it reads in Jeremiah 49, verse 17. Also Edom shall be a desolate.
What did the Lord say? We read the prophets of Yahweh Shim Shai. Says your prognosticators and astrologers and soothsayers and magicians can't tell you. We telling them where's your future, where's your faith. We telling them why your men, they're weak in spirit, they're fearful, they're in doubt. America's Trump is talking a good game. You have the mightiest military in the world and all this shit. But the men behind each other, they're scared now. They're fucking scared now. Why?
Also Edom shall be a desolate.
A desolation.
A desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof.
Right, so that Edom there represents the land of Edom. So the modern day land of Edom is what? America. Right? it's going to be a desolation. Right? The plagues that's going to hit us is the total destruction. Right? God, Edom's going to get burned into the line. The scripture says it's going to be as though, because I think in the process of making the line, right, which is whitewash, right? You have to burn it and boil it. You should take it from calcium, from shells, and different things. Naturally from the earth too. Right? You're going to get burned into the fucking soil. Thus said the Abashim Yahshua.
Right.
Right?
Says, and shall hiss at the plague thereof, as it is, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah.
As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. So what do you think you're going to be judged for? Is the same judgment that Sodom and Gomorrah. Because Peter and Jude, they say, hey, he left Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities as examples. Because those who shall live thereby. So you won't get the same judgment. Because what? Revelation chapter 11 says what? The dead body is going to lie in the streets and it's spiritually called what? Sodom and Egypt. Sodom was full of homosexuality, lesbianism, bestiality, transgenderism, and all manner of abomination. Right? Egypt was full of what? Idolatry. Right? What you have in New York? You have what? The brazen bull representing Baal. What you have in Washington? You have the phallic system, the phallic symbol, which represents the penis of Nimrod, the Washington Monument. The whole city of Washington make up into what? A devil star, or hey, it's witchcraft. The whole city was designed by witchcraft, right?
It says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, said Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
Right, stop right there. Right?
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings...
What's the judgment of that great whore? That great whore that sitteth upon many waters. That whore is America, which is the ancient Roman Empire, right? The reincarnation. That's the whore. That's the daughter of Babylon, right? She causes the earth to go up in all the different fornications, right? We're going to see her judgment, right?
Says Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine.
Of her wine, of philosophy, of her doctrine. Because I've seen her breaking all down, right? She made all the nations drink of her wine. Her doctrine of philosophy, homosexuality, lesbianism, democracy, feminism, these Islamic nations, no. Stop ruling over here. Why the Christians are speaking about these things and filtering through the scriptures? Right? Because the Lord didn't send them.
That's right.
Right? Well, I don't know how to validate all words. I have just said to speak. But we are just said to speak the words of Yahweh.
That's right.
Right? When the word comes to pass, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to be glorified. We're not doing this for any gain glory. We are just but humble messengers. Right? When the words come to pass, is Yahweh going to get the glory? Right? Most I say he can raise up rocks to do this. And the rocks will be smarter than Book of Malone and his Christian apologetics. Right? Well, later on, verse 8. No, Revelation.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Right, give me Revelation 17 and 15. 17 and 15.
Jumping across to verse 15. And he said unto me,
because it said the whole that sit upon the waters, right?
And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes,
are peoples.
They are people. So what? And they're trying to get into Venezuela, right? After yesterday, I was watching where Juan Guaido trying to get into a government building and timing out about people, and the police and the army have their shields and they're blocking it, trying to climb over the fence, right? Because Juan Guaido is an American company trying to set up, right? Then they have what? They will be trying to get Syria, trying to reclaim Bashar al-Assad, who is the president of Syria, right? Al-Assad, if I'm not mistaken, right? Say that he would use the chemical warfare on his people, right? They're trying to get into Iran, right? They want that oil. Trump a couple of months ago, when I thought Dallas and class couple of video where he said, hey, we should be able to get the spoils. In Asian days, right, when they go to war, right, the victor gets the spoils. And the spoils is the oil. We want the oil. Trump come out and he said so. He's a proud man. Everything playing out. Everything playing out. They're playing to see. Right? So they say, take the vision and make it plain, write it on tables, but hide it. Then Habakkuk say what? The vision is yet for a point in time. In the end it shall speak. Now it's speaking. So the Lord's screaming at you all. The Lord's screaming at the world. Right? Right? Going back to Revelation 17.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 3. So he carried, Revelation 17 verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of the fornication.
Right, they make drunk with our wine. When you look at the word drunk, it goes into what? To indulge. Right? They indulge in our fornication. Right? They also indulge in keeping the nation of Israel from being a nation. Right? Keeping us, they help forward our affliction. Right? That's what the scripture says. Right? By not releasing our heritage unto us. Right? You had one or two, there was that about a couple of months ago. Yeah, so-called Iranians wrote a pastor and said, yo, telling Negroes in America that you all are the chosen people, you all are the Israelites. Right? They had that girl from Syria saying that the all Negroes in America, you all need to wake up. You had the Russians coming out and saying, the niggas in America, they are asleep. But all the old ancient folks, no. You had that letter, so-called letter that Hitler wrote to his soldier, saying that when the world realized what he was trying to do, right? And the soldier, he will pause World War III from the brain. So they asked, what are you trying to do? Who are you trying to protect them from? He said, they're trying to protect them from the wicked ass Jews, right? And when they realized who that America have in the possession, then will World War III happen, right? He said, who America have in the possession? They have the Jews of the Most High. The Lord told us, Lord touched what? The apple of my eye. The apple of the Lord's eye, when they look up that word, it goes into what? Baba. Choice food. Right? Where the Jews, when they go into Revelation 21, it talks about these different stones. Each tribe was a particular stone. Yeah, you see? When you see brothers with the garment like this, that's what these stones represent. 12 gates. 12 gates, 12 stones. Right? It's one of the 12 tribes. Or the 12 tribes. Each stone had a color, and the color represented a tribe, right? The onyx, the sapphire, the sardine, right? So on and so forth. They have the jewels of the Most High, right? We are the Israelites. We are the chosen people of Yahweh Shai, right? We're not black because we come. Hey, Israel is a speckled bird. When you look at the word speckle, it goes into provinder. Right? Provinder is like bird seed, mixed bird seed. When you look it up. Put in Google provinder. Right? Look up speckle first and you'll see provinder somewhere there. And then Hebrew Greek lexicon, somewhere it's there. Right? It's there. Look it up. And then you'll see you look up provinder. When you look up provinder, it's images. You'll see bird seed. There's different colors, different sizes, all these different things. Right? That's Israel. Yeah. What I didn't know how.
The Revelation And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Yahweh, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
How long hast thou not judged them? So like can we go back again?
Yes. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Yahweh, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
Right? The Lord gonna avenge. The Lord himself, Yahushua, he's gonna avenge our blood. Right? The dead in Yahushua, they're crying out. Right? They're crying out. They're asking the Lord, you know, how long? How long? They killed the prophets before, they're gonna kill the prophets again. Right? Right?
It is Romans 12 and verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath.
So we're not out here being a hateful, violent group. They're lying on us. The Edomites, they are lying on us. The black people, Israelites, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center, they are a violent, hateful group. Right? Who's the true violent, hateful group? Who's the true hate group? Esau and Edom. Right? That's why they put salami to them. Right? I don't know if that's it. But it's who's saying it's salami. Right?
Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath.
Give place unto wrath because what?
For it is written.
It is written in the book of the law and in the prophets. Go ahead.
Vengeance is mine.
Vengeance is who?
Vengeance is mine.
Vengeance belongeth unto Yahweh, Yahushua. Right? Just a quick answer to the brother on the comment board. Right? If it's sincere, right? The Lord said what? The Lord said, Spirit bear witness with our witness. Spirit bear witness with our spirit that we are the sons of the Most High. Right? And according to Ezekiel 37, the two nations are going to come together. The two witnesses, which is basically the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Right? And pursue it to Genesis 49. Right? And I think in Deuteronomy 33, it broke down the prophecies of where we would be and how we would be in the last days. Right? So the description of Benjamin, the scripture says Benjamin was like a ravening wolf. Right? Look up a ravening wolf. A wolf that look at the behavior of wolf. Before a wolf pounces on a prey, what they rave or they cry out. They howl. They howl from different directions, they call one another, and then they'll come on the prey. Right? That's Benjamin. And back in the 70s and 80s, you had the dancehall reggae movement, right? And what they was doing, for example, you had an artist called Garnet Silk. They call Garnet Silk a prophet. Right? They call Capleton, they call themselves the prophet. What they do, they were singing from the scriptures. Right? Buju Banton. They're singing from the scriptures, concerning songs, with scriptures, psalms. Right? But it was in the time, there was still a deceiving spirit. As you rapping and work, they calling, they crying. Right? That Babylon get thrown down. Right? So that's the spirit of Benjamin. That's the vibration, spirit, vibration, energy that Benjamin push. Right? This thing is a spiritual thing. If you want to see facts and statement with this is Benjamin, he look like, and his beard will be like, and his voice will sound like, and his stature. Yo, we don't have that. We don't have that. Right? Go ahead with Revelation 17. You see what you want to say?
Well, I was just going to say, the scripture say, I believe it's Habakkuk chapter 2, the scripture say, the just shall live by faith.
The just shall live by what?
By faith.
By faith. Right? And if you're going to make something simple as who Benjamin is, or who this tribe is, Simeon is, or who is Dan, you might call yourself Dan. Dan don't have an inheritance. The scriptures show you that clearly in Revelation 7. Dan is going to be scattered amongst the tribe. All these different simple things, man, put as stumbling blocks. Whereas the prophecy is showing you that the Lord coming. Just get yourself right. Get yourself right. Right? Because, hey, even saying that I'm a Benjamite or I'm a Judite, yo, we don't know who we are. According to the Spirit, right? According to the Spirit, which is the word, Moses was who? King David, right? Moses was what? A Levite. David was what? A Judite. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Alright?
The favorite precept like that. John 3:16. For whosoever believeth in Yahweh Shai shall receive everlasting life. So just believe in Yahweh Shai and your problem solved.
Yeah, believe. But alongside with believing, what Ephesians say? Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way? By the washing of the water of the word. So start to get his spirit right. Start to fast and pray and cast off them demons of this world. Because the scripture says the passion of this world fadeth away. And this is what we see. This is what we're speaking about Babylon being destroyed. We in Trinidad, here's a province of Babylon. And all Babylon whoredoms, which we just read in verse 3:17, Revelation 17 verse 3. Right? The nations have drunk of the wine of her fornication. That's right. You have this proud ass woman, I'm independent, I can do it all by myself. I don't need a man. As a home, choking upside down on my head, breast outside. That's still I want to be respected. Right? Don't call me this, don't call me that. I want to be respected. Holy, don't call me, man. Fuck away with you. That's the passion of this world. Right? Your food stamps, your WIC, your government assistance programs, your baby grant, all them shit coming to an end. Right? Your pension, all them things coming to an end. Because wait, according to this world, all they have to work for is to reach 60 or 65 to collect a pension and the children rock back. Right? After you build your house, and probably nothing debt. Right? And when you're old age, then look to travel the world. Right? Or enjoy your grandchildren or whatever. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's not the inheritance that the Lord spoke about.
If I'm missing, it is a fact, because if it's a person that's dealing with facts, you know what facts and statistics show?
The facts and statistics are what? Evidence.
They
are evidence. They are phenomenal. Right? They are logical. Right?
And you know what that shows? That you're not going to live to see that age, most likely.
Yeah, I know. My mom had a guest come yesterday. Right? The guest asked a question. He said, if the Lord say He's going to give us 3 square and 10, why are you taking us before? Now, I just didn't fall into that conversation there because you know what line I would have fallen down. Right? And I said clear in that conversation, but it was a good question. But he was actually the wrong person. Right? The reason why people die is because they're breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of the Alba Shai. They're wicked as hell. So the Lord bringing judgment upon them. The Lord says He's angry with the wicked every day. Right? The Lord said every day He brings forth judgment. Right? That's why people die. This morning was what? Up by me was what? 3 brothers. I took off my side. Then they had what? A man come and stab a principal or teacher in a school in South. Then a man kill a woman. A man came home. Right? The whole story is that he came home. He was with a woman. Then the abomination, right? He was with a woman. And he ended up with his stepdaughter, which is the woman's daughter. The woman couldn't take it, she leave. So he there with the woman, he was brushing the woman, he's having sex with the woman, having sex with her daughter. The woman leave, he remained with her daughter. And she had a child, right? He came home for sex. He came home from work, tired hungry and wanted sex. She said, I don't have no time for that now, I have to take care of the child. The man take the baby, dash the baby. The baby brain dead right now. And kill the woman. So that's how much murder for the day there already. 2 from morning today.
They went to rob a bar. They went to rob.
In our road.
Yeah.
Undercover police say, hey, how you see? Well, not undercover, but he was playing clothes, off duty. He said, hey, how you see? Poor, we them guys and forget that. And they said, no thing. And they went and shoot out and he blasted 2 of them, kill the 2 of them, and a woman get caught in the crossfire, she get shoot too. You understand? The Lord will before the judgment. Get yourself right. Get yourself right. Judgment. 2020 is the year of judgment. And hey, actually, Salakia, according to the apostle, to the spirit, 2020 is the year of prophecy. And it's prophesied that judgment will go and fall on this place.
That's right.
What's another son of a Muslim for the day of the Lord? The day of the judgment day. The day of judgment. Yeah? It's second is just 50. Second is just 8 and 50. Somebody can put it now real quick. Yeah, we're going back. We have to finish on that revelation. You can go ahead and look for you're looking for, but don't lose your revelation.
There's 2 Ezra 8 verse 50.
Go ahead.
And it reads, for many great miseries shall be done.
Many what?
When many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
They shall dwell in the world.
So why does it dwell in the world? Being in the spirit of the world. The scripture says will come out of my people. Don't be in the spirit of lasciviousness. Hey, look at you, Mike. But what black?
That's all it is now.
And a what? Right? Don't be in the spirit of this world. Lascivious is carnival. But everybody popping. Right? They had a carnival party yesterday. They're still pushing. They're pushing that vibration. These fuckers don't even want it. These fuckers don't even think. They're making memes and jokes. Trinidad soldiers, that's something. No drama, no war. Right? Yeah, they want to take part in carnival. They have arm effect. All these different things. Yo, judgment coming. Read it over again.
Nephthys 8 and verse 50. And it reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
But they have walked in great pride. Go to 2 Nephthys 7, 43 by Bashar.
It's 2 Nephthys 7 and verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come.
Right, a day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of what? Immortality. So they say in a moment, in a twinkling of the eye, right? This corruptible shall put on the incorruptible. This water shall put on the immortal. Right? They talk about this flesh, these chains of darkness. Right? A day of doom is coming. Go ahead. A day of doom is not it doesn't sound like a good name. They had a character in Spider-Man called what? Dr. Doom. Right? What he brought? He brought the doom. He brought evil. He brought bad times. Right? Read a verse up. Read verse 42.
Nephthys 7 and verse 42. Read, he answered me and said, this present life is not the end.
This is not the end. Christians will have to believe that this is the end. These Edomites will have to believe that this is the end. That's why we're paying all that money to Israel. Right? We blessing Israel. Right? All nations are supposed to come and bless Israel. Right? Now, all they're forcing the prophecies, all they're forcing everything upon all yourself. You're Jews. You're with the bankers, the elites on this side. Right? You're forcing everything on yourself, but it don't fit. It don't come natural. Right? It doesn't come natural. Like I went to a seminar with Dr. Sebi's, the deceased Dr. Sebi's wife. Right? And I was asking if broccoli and cauliflower good to eat. She said no. They never see rows of broccoli or cauliflower in the forest or in the wild. No. The answer to that question is no. Because what? The things that are natural in nature, you see them in the wild. But in the wild they don't have broccoli and cauliflower because broccoli and cauliflower was what? It was created. It was created by man. By his son, these are the scientists. Right? It's the same thing. These ones trying to force fit their prophecies on themselves. They dress in black. They call themselves Jews. They wear black furry hats to look like our afros and natural. Right? They cut off the hair of the woman to fit what the prophecy concerning the scalp or baldness on the head. Right? They force fit everything. They pay that big set of money to Israel. Right? All these different things. What?
Read, answered me and said, present life is not the end, where much glory to abide.
What?
Therefore have they prayed for the weak, What? But the day of doom shall be.
But the day of doom shall be what?
Shall be the end of this time.
And that day coming. America's about to be blown the fuck out of this planet. Right? What?
And the beginning of the immortality for to come.
Go ahead.
Wherein corruption is past.
Who pushed forth all this corruption in planet? America. Babylon the Great. Right? They say all the nations are drunk up to wind up on fornication. That's corruption. When they look at the word corruption, right, it goes into what? To be utterly spoiled, to be ruined, to be what? Morally decayed. The place is morally decayed because of America. Man on man, woman on woman, you can change your sex. Now you have to ask for verification of birth. What were you born as? What were you born as? What you have naturally coming out of your blood? Estrogen or testosterone? Naturally. Because what? They're changing the sex. They're deceiving people. Right? It's corrupt. Go ahead.
Corruption is past. Intemperance is at an end.
To be temperate is to be balanced. You think it was a balanced decision for Trump to just drop a bomb, drop a San Andreas and drop a bomb and blow up that man, right? Without bringing him to court, to bring him to tribunal, to bring him to judgment, right? They didn't even give him a death sentence, you know. They just put it to death. They didn't even let him serve time, you know. And he was basically an ally to them because they was fighting against ISIL together. ISIL, ISIS, whatever you call it. Right? Right?
Intemperance is at an end.
Intemperance is at an end. When they wake up in the morning, the Europeans are shocked. Hey, they usually have allies so that people be surprised when the enemy is surprised. That wasn't a temperate thing, that wasn't balanced. That was impromptu and that was an emotional. Hey, that was just putting your abash in your shop. You know? The Lord here in our prayers, that's for us to get out of this place. Right?
Infidelity is
what? Infidelity.
Infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown.
Infidelity means without fear. Right? Fidelity is fear. Right?
Righteousness is grown and truth is sprung up. Then shall no man.
Righteousness is grown and truth is sprung up. Who's speaking the truth? The prophets are Yahweh in the shop. This is where we're going to get the truth. But we're speaking from this book. Isaiah 8:20. Let us speak to the point of this word. There's no light in God. This is the only truth of the planet. Right? These words are going to come to pass. Babylon is going to be brought down. Go ahead.
And truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that has gotten the victory.
I can stop there.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 3 says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Do you think that's scarlet color means? I'm going to die with that scarlet color is blood. Killing Native Americans, killing the so-called African, bringing them up on the same thing with already Israelites. They're killing these different Israel. Right? That woman is America. Right? That beast is what? They told you.
Scarlet color, red, Edom. So Edom, red, first came from red all over. Like whole beast structure is Edom head structure. Red man.
I think you were there before. Isaiah. Babylon had to go and come. What's up there? She go and come, man. I think it is really there. She had what? It was four. She had what?
And having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
That's America. Right? The nation drinking on that because
Even Iran at a point in time, they drank on a cup. In 1968, if you check it up, what they call it the white revolution, I want to be, if I'm not mistaken. White revolution from 1968 to 1978. They basically had a restructure the economy or the system across they changed the age of marriage, the legal age for a woman to be married at. They changed it from 13 to 15. They also gave women more rights to vote
They give them rights to do different work. And that is the fornication of America. Feminism. You know, giving these women equal rights with men. You know, and it had a revolt against that in Iran. Against Muhammad Rafez or something. Like he was the Shah at that time. And then they came out of it. They didn't want that. They didn't want that cup from America. Because what he needed at that time, he looked at the American system and he saw that they was going good. It was prospering. The education system was on top. And he wanted to replicate such in Iran. But the way he did it, the people was kicking up against it. They find the women was beginning to be too proud. You know, the women was taking off the what is it? Hijab. They was taking off the hijab. You know, and they didn't want that, so they kick up against it. Right? Continue. Now let's read up verse 5. It says, and upon her head, for her forehead, was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great. And the word Babylon go back to what? Confusion, city of confusion. We see in America today, men trying to be women, women trying to be men. There's a high level of confusion. You know, about 15, they introduced 50 new genders. 50? What the fuck is that? What is that? Boy, 15 new genders. He made them one, male and female. That is it right there. And you see that he say, that's good. That's good right there. I'd rather change. Rather change. Fuck is 15 new genders? What is that? What is that? Where went on put that? And then in different states, it had different laws pertaining to transgenders. Like if I forget how it's good. It had pertaining to the ones who did it surgically, the ones who still had a rod. Real confusion. It says,
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 18.
Hey, so like democracy is confusing. Because England have a bourgeois democracy. America have a bourgeois democracy. Germany have everybody have a different bourgeois democracy. Because everybody when they do this speech they say, isn't that the true definition of democracy? But everybody have a version of democracy. You understand? Democracy is confusion. Demo goes back to 1, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the breakdown of the word democracy. No, but I think I go back into it's confusion.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 18. I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that Yahweh power might manifest them, that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
They themselves are beasts. And not upright people. That's why they do all these different, that's why they're promoting homosexuality, they're promoting bestiality, because they themselves are beasts. They don't have the laws. The laws is what is making you upright as a man. And what the Most High said, the Most High gave man dominion over the beast. And we, the Hebrew Israelites, have the laws that makes us the upright ones. So the rightful rulers over these nations are us. And the Most High going and set it back so. Scripture say what in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. The Lord is going to come and reign. You know?
What kind of man going and lay down with a beast and try to mate with a beast? A beast? What kind of thing is that? A man who making it lawful to lie down with a dog or a cow or a horse and make that a lawful matrimony. Man,
or the seed or a tree. Oh, you saw the certificate for all them things too.
No, ecosexual, married, one has sex with person. Some loose soil, rub up in it. Beef and all kind of things. Yeah, like ecosexuals, that's called them.
He saw actually get an erection, had sex with a snake. A snake on him.
Fish going on the fish mouth on the penis.
You see that kind of corruption? A man, the Most High design a man, when he see a woman revealed naked, that is why the Most High also say that a woman should be covered. Because he know how he naturally made a man. If you see a woman reproductive organs,
what signals are going and send out? Leave that which is natural, pursuing the romance.
Smell too. But the scripture says, well, here at the back of the sea, eh? Here at the back of the sea, the scripture says, if a man even look on a woman, she be married, but seeing us thing, but they have the women selling a pheromone and all that kind of stuff too.
You know, and they leave that off now and you go in and just start far animals. What kind of confusion is that?
Well, I'm going to finish the verse in Revelation. Revelation 17 and 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
What's that?
Mystery Babylon the Great, mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. In Hebrew, the numerals are translated 666. Yeah, that's up. Apostle around that, break down on that. Can't remember the words in the Hebrew. They're translated to 666. You send me again there.
Not the shy sigma?
Nah. Them words.
I haven't seen that video.
Yeah, in the Hebrew. Numerals in the Hebrew. Every letter have a number behind it. It is translated to 666. Then the example. Mother of harlots and abominations and the earth. Translated to 666. So that the image of this man, that vibration was pumped on that. An incomplete vibe, because what? 7 days, 7 represents completion. 6 is an incomplete kind of vibration. Right? Just vibration. Some not complete or full. Some not full. Not complete. You understand? That is vibration. Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 4, it says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. The earth is defiled, corrupt, impure, because these devils rule it, the basis of men rule it. They broke the covenant, they broke the laws of the Most High. Alright, they follow after the footsteps of Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. You know, this is what's taking place today. And they also have the Most High's people in their possession. They have us in captivity. They've been shooting us down in the streets, innocent. So-called black man in America is almost an endangered species. That we are El Apostle Ariam Lab. I think his live shooting, he was talking about a Jake got stole about 21 gummy bears. He got 20 to life in imprisonment for 21 gummy bears. These are the things that these Edomites be doing to us, oppressing us as the children of the Most High, but the Lord is not going to take that. Alright, the Lord right now hearing the cries of the prophets, hearing the cries of the souls under the altar, and He meant that here. Just like when we cried in Egypt, the Lord delivered us. He sent his prophet Moses with the name, and we have the name today, Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. And that's why these devils scared. That's why they want to label us as terrorists. The word is the true terror to Esau. This word, the spirit of the Most High mouth. Alright? And then when the Lord returns with the brightness of His coming, He's going to also destroy them. Bring them into slavery firsthand. These elites, these Rockefeller, these Rothschilds that laying back in the shadows, you know, thinking that nobody's seeing them. Nobody don't know that they are the wicked. We know today. The Most High reveal you. Alright, and they're going to go under chains, as the scripture says. That piece of there? Psalms 2:1. This is Psalms 2 and verse 1.
people imagine a vain thing. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder, and cast away their cords from us.
Yes, they consulted together to cut us off. Psalm 83. You know? So that scripture say, why the hidden region they imagine a vain thing? Because it's not going to come to pass. You cannot totally annihilate the children of Israel. You can't make the Most High forget us. Scripture said the most shall a mother forget a suckling child, roughly paraphrasing.
Isaiah chapter 40. Isaiah 49 verse 13. And it says, verse 15, Isaiah 49, 15. Can a woman forget a sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of a womb? Yet they may forget, yet will I not forget.
Yeah, the Most High wouldn't forget. Or the Most High have us in his thoughts. And there's the format. There's the plan that the Most High have in store for us. There's the plan that the Most High set up to get us out of this hellhole. Send out men to preach. Send out men to prophesy. As the brother was going into earlier. To prophesy, they need for us to prophesy. To wake up them dry bones. You know? To teach our people their identity, teach them who the devil is. So that they will be out of this place. Because we don't cry out. It's like if a woman didn't cry out back in the law. If the woman didn't cry out, then she would have died as well. But look, we're crying out today. So who going to be destroyed? The one that taken us by force, which is these Edomites. Alright? Go ahead, huh? Somebody? Go down to verse 8. The thing what the Lord about to do. About to alter things, change things.
Jump into verse 8. Read, therefore take unto you now 7 bullocks. Hey, Salakia, eh? Right. Read, Salakia, read. Ask of me, this Psalms 28, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathens for thy inheritance.
And we be asking, and we asking to this, right now we asking to the state of annoyance, we begging the Most High for you heathens. You know, day and night, we out here, doing these videos, coming out to the streets, sighing and crying against all the abominations that are being done. Go ahead.
Read. And the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession.
Uttermost part of the earth. So you think we're going to have no Edomite ruling in that time? You think we're going to have no Ishmaelite ruling? So the 4 corners of the earth, it's going to be an Israelite man ruling. You know, we're going to inherit the whole earth. Firstly, starting with the son of the Most High, which is Yahweh Shai. When he returns, he's going to be in charge. Alright? He's going to take the crumbs off of you king's head. Alright? Third World War is going to be fought, and America is not going to win. Russia is not going to win. Iran is not going to win. Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai is coming back to take the victory. Alright, with them chariots. Going to take over the war. Some more there?
Verse 9, it reads, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
Yes, so they ain't going to have no part with our kingdom. They ain't going to be enjoying our cake. They ain't going to get a slice of it. We're going to be breaking them in pieces. Alright, because right now, they enjoying the benefits of this kingdom while we're suffering. So in the kingdom to come, they're going to be on the opposite side. Lazarus and the rich man. Tables turn. That's what's about to take place. Yeah, Revelation 11 and 14 and 15.
Yeah. This is Revelation 11.
So right now we living in the time of Revelation.
And 15.
Pulling back at the veil. Because scripture say what the Most High will remove in this mountain, the place of the covering cast and the veil. That's what's taking place. Go ahead.
Is that 14?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's not 14. Revelation 11 and start at verse 14 and read. The second war is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly.
Second war is past, and now it's going back to World War II. World War II already gone. Alright? But the third war coming quickly. What is that? The third world war. Right now it's brewing. Right now the stage is being set. Things heated up. Go ahead.
It says, and the seventh angel sounded, and they were great.
Seven angels sounded. As the brother just gave the breakdown. 7 represents for completion. So when the 7 angels songs, that's it. It's finished. It's complete. And now after the war. So after the Third World War, it is going to have a continuation and it never speak up. It can be finished. The game is good part. Go ahead.
Yeah, and the seventh angel sounded, and there was great voice in heaven, saying, the kingdom of this world,
The kingdom of this world, what is the mighty ruling right now? The world. Alright? The elite is not trying, they're pulling the string, they control the media, they control the banks, they control things. Alright? This is their kingdom. But look what happened. Go ahead.
read, the kingdom of this world have become the kingdom of our Lord.
The kingdom of this world is going to become the kingdom of our Lord. That is what we're going to take place. The Lord is coming back to reign. He come back on that white horse to defeat two devils. Go ahead.
Right? And of Amashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever. God, and it reads, but Revelation 11 and 15, and it reads, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, the kingdom of this world are become the kingdom of our Lord and of Amashiach.
And of his, and of his anointed,
Yeah, God.
and of his anointed, and of his Christ,
God.
and what you see, and of his anointed, which is the elect, joint there is with him, and of his Christ. So he's Abraham, part of the we will be considered Christ. You understand? I wouldn't say
Like John the Baptist. He was filled with the Holy Spirit.
Christ, because with Christ just in anointed, and of his Christ, of his anointed.
Because actually, the real name they used to call the disciples, they never used to call them Christians. It would have been Hamashiach, you know, the anointed. Well, stop.
And he shall reign forever and ever.
He shall reign forever and ever. Because of that kingdom, it ain't gonna no end. You know, it ain't gonna Esau coming out here and prophesying against us, you know, and revolting against us. No, it ain't gonna have that. Alright? Because after he stoning that image, which is our Lord, when he returns, striking that image, that weak foundation, it's gonna crumble, and then a new kingdom gonna be set up, and it's gonna be set up in what? Righteousness. And what the scripture says, righteousness is what? Immortal. So he ain't gonna be able to just take us down. The saints going and possess the kingdom forever and ever. That's what's about to take place. And the whole nation of Israel, from Judah to the least tribe, alright, they're going to be righteous. You think I don't know Jay going off in that day? Because we're going to be under what, the new covenant. And that is what we're striving for. That's what we're waiting for. The new covenant, where we're going to be able to go off. Where we're going to be able to sin. You get somebody here in Philippians, our conversation is in a before. 5 minutes again.
in Philippians chapter 3 and verse 19, where it says, straight to the point, right? our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, Yahushua, the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach.
So our conversation is in heaven, is that? Our conversation is pertaining to things of the Most High, of the Scriptures. You understand? And the Scriptures say, without the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. Because our heart, it don't long to stay here. Our heart yearns for the coming in of the new kingdom, the new heaven and the new earth. Go ahead.
It says, who shall change our Bible?
Who shall what?
Change our Bible.
Change our, because this body is vile, the flesh is vile. The flesh wars against the spirit. We don't want that. We don't want to war. Alright, we want perfect harmony within our bodies, exhibiting that righteous vibration. That is what we want. And that change. And the scriptures promise that change in Corinthians. In a twinkling of an eye, we shall all be changed. We're going to change back to God's, the state of God's. And we're going to rule over you heathen nations.
That's right.
Ain't going to be able to place those stumbling blocks in our ways for us to eat pork and to go off. No. That's how we're going to rule forever. So we're not going to sin. There's not going to be a falling away. The falling away went long ago. 70, 80, we fell away. Now is the time for us to arise and we do it that. Now is the time of the great awakening. The bones right now coming back on the flesh. The flesh coming back on the bones, Salakia. You know, the valley of dry bones, it revived to prophesying. Alright? So with that, give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakabodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Our teachers are surely doing well. Peace and love salutations to all the brethren on the four corners of this world. I continue to spread this word, this good gospel in all sincerity and in truth. Brothers from Great Millstone saying Shalom.
Shalom.